Hello guys, welcome everyone to Mando Monday. This is the series where you guys ask the questions and I answer them. This could be to do with the newest Star Wars show coming out, the newest Counter-Strike Global Offensive update, Counter-Strike investments, best knife investment, best knife skin, or the next operation and my thoughts of CSGO currently, or maybe some pro play. If you guys have any questions for next week's video, leave them down in the comments section down below saying ask Mando, ask your question, and it may or may not be answered in next week's video. Without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Our first question up from Kale. He says, hi, do you think the AK47 Elite build will go up in price? Okay, so first off, the AK47 Elite build is a mil spec skin. It's a blue skin, and this is also in the Chroma 2 case, which is pretty old at this given point in time. But the problem with these cases and this individual item right here is that it's old, but it's not necessarily gold. This case is not that expensive right now, and also that means that skin is also blue, so it's not very hard to unbox, and it's never been really hard to unbox. The only good thing about the AK47 Elite build that I think has something going for it anyway as of right now, it's decent for sticker crafts, and we've been noticing that recently in the sticker community. I feel like this is kind of similar to the slate, and people would use this in a slate situation before. The AK47 slate being introduced with Snakebite made pretty popular for sticker crafts as well as the Redline. This is the same thing, but overall it's not really great of an investment. I do think it will go up over time, obviously, because it is an older skin. Once the Chroma 2 case does go up more and more throughout the next few years, once that case hits $1, we could see these skins go up a lot. But for this skin in particular, since it's like so easy to unbox and there's already so many on the market, not so much. Next question, Balls asks, is it really worth to invest in skins? Some people are saying the game is dying, lol, but it has 850,000 to 900,000 average players XD. So I think this was a joke kind of a question, but I think you were sort of serious in the same way a lot of other people are as of right now too. Counter-Strike has technically been dying, especially the game. Global Offensive has been dying since the game came out. Literally every single year at every given point in time, especially if people are not playing the game, like you specifically, you'll feel like Counter-Strike is dying. And this is kind of like with any game. Like if you're not playing Call of Duty right now or Warzone, you'll say the game is dying. And I think a lot of people think that for CS, when realistically CS is still a very, very popular game. That's part of the reason I think when Valorant came out, everyone was saying that. But most of the time, more people were interested in Counter-Strike, and I think more people will be interested in Counter-Strike. And yes, I do think it's worth to invest in skins. I mean, me, myself, I've personally been crafting a whole bunch of DreamHack 2014 holos from Dignitas, and they're really, really awesome. And I just keep collecting skins as of right now. I really enjoy it. Some of them are for investment, some of them are for not. But there's a lot of people investing into skins. This is what this channel was originally based off of. And with the growing player base, as you kind of just answered your own question, this is eventually going to reach 1 million concurrently, I think, in the future with the new update when the game becomes more refreshing for many, and you'll see skin prices go up more and more. But if you want like a more in-depth tutorial on when the best time to buy is and stuff like that, there's lots of videos talking about it on my channel specifically. Right now, skin prices are pretty high, especially for things like the A1S and the Deagle. Because of the recent buffs and nerf with things in the game, you were able to get those items for extremely cheap a while ago, and now they're just shooting back up in price. So there's good opportunities to buy things sometimes, and there's bad opportunities. And I would say for a lot of things right now, it's kind of a bad opportunity too, especially if you were there before and you had the opportunity to. Maybe you can learn from your mistake. I would wait in the next month or two to see how the market's doing, and if it's still doing pretty good, that's when I would buy into it. Our next question up from Dens. He says, I got 70 Stockholm Mirage souvenir packages. When should I sell them, and will they go up in price specifically? So currently right now, Stockholm 2021 souvenir packages, the Mirage collection, they were selling for about almost $4 at one given point in time. They have gone very, very far down in price from $3.71, just keep going down and down and down. Here we are currently, I mean, they're at $3.02, and that's very, very rough. And I think with the major just being announced again for April coming up here very, very soon, or is it May? There's a very likely chance, especially if these maps are going to be in the major, that these maps are going to be reused and these collections will also be reused. So it really depends if there's autograph capsules or autograph signatures or not on the new weapons for souvenir packages, in my personal opinion. That's what I think will affect the prices. Once again, that is my opinion. There's a lot of other investing YouTubers that have different ones, but most of them are kind of the same, especially with Dust 2 and Mirage having the two highest quantity for souvenir packages right now. That's also not the best thing in the world either. So me personally, if I was in your situation, I would sell most of these right now, because I think if taking the chance in the future of these things possibly going up, which they could, I think it's just too much of a risk, especially with this major coming around very, very soon and the operation ending soon as well. We're going to see operation skins go up in value, maybe some of the souvenir packages, so maybe then could also be a good time for you to sell if you want to break even. It really depends what you bought these at to break even. But people comment down in the comment section down below and help this guy out if you have any ideas in his certain situation and his boots as well, because I was one not to really invest in souvenirs this year, especially packages, because I know how many people are going to buy them because the skins are in them. So weighing the pros and cons in that, you can either sell now, break mostly even if that's what you bought them at, or if that can even break even, where you wait a little while. When operation skins will go up after the operation ends, people will turn to souvenir packages, right? Because they're going to be the cheaper alternative for operation skins, especially for those pinks, right? Because you can't use those for trade ups. So things like the UMP Fade, for example, the Oxide Oasis, and the Fennec Fox and the Mirage package will go up in value on the souvenir package side of things there, so the package will go up as well. So that's a decent idea. Now, our next question up here from the Poison Reaper, he says, ask Mando, is the sticker capsule 2 a good investment? Now, I've seen this question a lot on the YouTube channel. I've been trying to mention it every single week, but there's just been so much other news to cover, it's been kind of hard. Now, this sticker capsule specifically that makes it really, really rare is obviously it has the crown foil, which this thing is a very expensive sticker at this given point in time. The capsule itself on Steam is $15, and recently it's been going up in price a lot. It's over the years, it's gone from $2 to $6 to $7. It stayed around $7 for a very long time, I remember, and then here we are. Now it's going back up, hit an all-time high a little while ago of $32, and now here we are settling down at $15. Yes, overall, I do think this is a good investment. There's 2,000 of them on the market. It's about 800 of them on buff, but for $11, which is not that big of a price difference considering it's on buff, which is actually pretty good. That means the price is pretty stable. I think as an investment right now for that sticker capsule, it's not the worst investment in the world, but I do also think there's better investments, especially if you have that kind of money. Like older sticker capsules from other majors like Krakow 2017 is definitely something you should take a look at, because those capsules in particular have many other stickers in them that are really, really rare that are going to be valuable more in the future than just the crown foil itself. But then again, you have the argument with the crown foil, it's one sticker, but everyone's always going to want that sticker, and if you unbox it, you hit a gold mine of like $500. But once again, it's a $15 buy. But over time, obviously, it's going to grow up in value. And with it recently, it's really taken a dump in value. I think a lot to do with just a lot of stickers coming into CS, like with RMR. Then we had the PGO Major stickers, which were arguably the best stickers we've seen in CS for a very long time. The Riptide stickers and Broken Fang stickers, which were both pretty good. But yes, I do think it's a pretty decent investment right now. Our next question up here from Khan, he says, I have a question. Will Riptide case go up in price after the operation ends? What do you think? Now, operation cases usually always go up after the operation. All the past previous ones. Obviously, it's been a little different, especially this year. This operation case, the Riptide case, has been going up in price recently due to Chinese New Year. People in China love to unbox the newer cases usually out in CS, that being the Riptide and the Dreams and Nightmares. The only reason the Riptide case is going up in value right now is because it's cheaper than the Dreams and Nightmares case to get the same knives from. Like the Dreams and Nightmares case, the only reason you can unbox this right now, profit-wise, is obviously to get the new knives. And with the Riptide case, the only reason you do it is for the new knives as well. But it's a lot cheaper, almost $1 cheaper right now to unbox the Riptide case if you want to get a Gamma Doppler for the butterfly knife, Bowie knife, for an example. That's why you're going to want to go after it. We look at other years, right, and cases usually have something else holding it together, but with this case, there's nothing holding it together. Like the Riptide case, there's nothing really in it that really stands out besides the Desert Eagle Ocean Drive, but I mean, that's just one in particular skin. It needs like usually a rifle skin that's pretty good, and the AK in this case is not holding it together. So for short term, I think, yes, it's a decent investment, considering the Dreams and Nightmares case is not dropping a whole lot and people are unboxing them faster than we're obtaining them. But as soon as that is not the problem anymore and people don't like the Dreams and Nightmares case, we're going to see the Riptide case go down in the dumps, but that could be for a little while. So for right now, yes, you can make profit on it, but just be very, very careful on it. We'll have to check in on a couple, but for the long term, not a chance. Our next question up here from YPR, he says, how do I get into trading? I have about $40 worth of skins, but I can't get myself to trade. I also have 3 battle scarred hollows and 1 battle scarred sticker, vice versa. So my man, for trading in Counter-Strike in 2021, it is very, very difficult. I've made multiple videos on trading, and it takes actually quite a bit of money, especially if you want to trade skins. You need, I would say, upwards of $500 to $600 if you want to start trading with skins. That's making easy profit, makes your life a lot easier. You can trade with lower tier stuff. It's just the problem with trading with such a lower budget nowadays is you have to wait that 7 days. So if you want to make $3 or $4 per trade every single week, back in the day, that would have been really, really good, or even 50 cents, 30 cents, 10, 15 cents a trade. It's just nowadays you can't really do that because you have to wait that 7 days. So it's not really worth it for you in the long run to make 15 cents every 7 days because you'd make like $5 in an entire year. It just doesn't really work out. So you need a lot more money to start investing in, or start trading with anyway, in CS. CS is just a lot different of a market than anything else, but your stickers seem to be a really good investment. And if you bought those during the Operation Broken Fang run, obviously your 3 battle scarred stickers will now be worth about $3, and your battle scarred sticker for the hollow wise will be worth about $5 as of right now, considering they were only like $2.50 back in the day. Our second to last question up here on the list is from Sharps. He says, ask Mando, what's your opinion on the AK47 Redline? It's a pretty solid play skin investment, or will it continue to go to a downwards trend? I think this skin will eventually flat. I think it will eventually go back up, but right now, obviously, you have so many other options. Like we talked about at the beginning of the video, you have the Slate, you have the Elite build, and you now have the Redline. I think they probably could add something else in the future, like a white AK, like a print stream probably, and if that happens, these could get hurt and affected by that. I mean, a minimal wear Redline has been doing pretty good the past couple years. It's gone about 30-40 bucks, which is pretty good. The only problem with the Redline though is obviously it's not the best play skin investment in the world, considering if you're comparing this to operation skins, souvenir skins, because this is more of a sticker craft gun than anything else. You're gonna buy this to put stickers on, less of a play skin investment. That's the only bad part about it. But over time, yes, since it is also in the Phoenix case, which has dropped a little bit down in price recently because the Op Asimov and that are both in that case, kind of holding that case together. If that case individually goes up to $1.30 or $1.40 or $1.50 in the future, these skins inside of it could go up a lot more, and that's partially the reason why we've seen an Op Asimov and an AK Redline go up so much in the past few weeks from the, I would say, start of the Chinese New Year hype, is because this case went up in value, and therefore the skins went up in value as well because people were unboxing these cases a lot. So it really all depends, comes down to the case individually. But I think there's just a lot better options, especially for investing in an AK skin nowadays. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, link in the description below. Next week, if you guys want to ask a question for Mando Monday, leave your question down in the comment section down below. Ask your question, then ask Mando, then ask your question. If you guys got any video ideas for next week as well, let me know. Have a good day, guys. I'm out. Peace.